This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
The best of the morning X.
Not very happy with our favorite post office, Jimmy. Our hidden treasure post office in Buckhead.
Why?
Because the lady made fun of me yesterday. You ever see the lady with the red coat? She wears the red coat and all the rest of them don't wear them.
Haven't been there in quite some time.
She made fun of you?
She must be the boss.
Yeah.
Or something.
Why'd
Look,
she
I went
make
in.
fun of you?
I had about 10 things and I had about 10 stamps. And I stood there in her line and there was a few people. There never is a line there. There's only a couple people behind. And she kind of pushed the little sponge towards me because there wasn't a peel and stick stamp. You had to lick it.
Right.
So she had the little round sponge, kind of pushed it my way, and I started peeling the stamps off. You know how you have the 3 stamps across in a row, and then you have the little extra line?
Right.
Well, I had to first peel that off.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had to make sure that each one of my stamps was exactly in the square. Because it's sloppy. I want to make sure it's on, so I fit it right in the square, and then I push it down and kind of beat on it.
Precisely.
And then I kind of do the top of the stamp to make sure it's not slippery, because sometimes what if the stamp comes off and your thing doesn't get to
It
you?
slides and it's crooked.
Are you like me? For some reason, I don't think the stamp is going to work if it's on upside down.
Right. Absolutely.
Like whenever I start putting a stamp on and it's upside down, I think, oh wait, maybe they'll think it's not going to get there or whatever.
I look up at whatever her name is, and she's got her arms crossed, and she says, "Are you done? You're being a little obsessive."
Yeah.
So what do you mean? That's my everyday life. I'm just making sure I'm doing your job, making sure the stamp is in the little box and it's stuck on.
When they did that story on Mark Summers, they showed how he had this throw rug in his house, and every time he would go into his house, the first thing he'd have to do is, you know how those Persian rugs, they have little fringes on them, little frayed fringes.
I know what you're about to say.
And he would have to perfectly comb out the fringes on the rug every time he walked into that room. He'd have to bend over with his fingers, comb out the fringes of the rug to make sure that they were all straightened out.
Compulsive.
It was really bizarre.
When I take my socks out of the dryer, I've got to make sure that the socks are with the same other sock that it came with from before. It drives me crazy if the sock is not with the other sock.
Well, I got to do that too, because you don't want 2 socks that have worn differently. That have worn the wrong way.
If they've worn differently, that totally gets you off balance. And if the label is on, because some of the socks have like the logo on the outer right ankle and the outer left ankle, and if you put 2 righties together, forget it.
It's a very weird disorder, that obsessive compulsive.
I want to hear some of the Morning X subscribers. I'm sure there are plenty.
People who, really do have the disease. Not people who are just a little obsessed about. People who really have a freaky thing like that.
I had a roommate once who would if the gas meter got below the F, even a hair, he would pull over and refill it up.
That's obsessive.
Right. It doesn't matter if it was. If it got right below the F, he would stop, fill. If it took $2, he would fill it all the way back to the top.
Okay, see, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's go to Paul. Hi, Paul.
Talking about obsessive compulsive. Paul, is that you?
Yes, it is.
What's
I had a roommate who would store his canned goods in the cupboards alphabetically and by description.
Wait, how would you file them by all the green ones together?
Well, all the different kind of beans together alphabetically, all the other vegetables and things.
Alphabetically.
Right. Alphabetically
That's
and
extreme.
by category.
How would they be presented in there?
With the...
are they just stacked or...
What's a
single file with the label facing towards you?
Of course, got to have the labels facing towards you.
That's like sleeping with the enemy.
What's an A vegetable? Like B would
asparagus.
be... Asparagus. Then
and
beans, beets, carrots.
Etc. The other thing he would do is, quote, talk to me if I didn't put the strainer in the sink flush. If it was crooked at all, he'd speak to me.
Really?
If it wasn't all the way down on the bottom?
He'd speak to you. I like that.
And if I didn't put the TV remote back in the proper space in the entertainment center, I would get spoken to.
I'd get spoken to. I like that.
Thanks, Paul.
So no problem. He was policing the whole thing.
I like that. All right.
I'm sure my wife has got some more of my obsessive things if she's listening.
Chris?
She could add
Yeah.
to.
What's up?
Hey, I got a college roommate story for you.
Yeah.
Okay. hospital corners every day on his bed.
Okay.
What does that mean? When you make the bed?
Yeah, with a hospital, you have to, you make the bed and then you fold that right corner just back a little bit, so you got a little corner there.
He's just being neat.
Well, no. Okay, we got a couch, right? This couch is kind of like it's a fold-out couch, kind of like a third bed for the room. And if I come in the room and sit on it, he'd yell at me because he just made it. He ironed it. He ironed the sheet on our couch.
He'd iron the sheet on your couch?
If you sat on it and put any creases, that would just totally destroy his work of art.
Well, why is there a sheet on there?
Well, it's kind of like it's a couch bed. It kind of folds out to a bed. But it's kind of like this all-purpose couch kind of thing.
And he would get the iron out and iron it while it's on the couch?
Oh, yeah.
So, do you think he was definitely
that's
OCD?
that's just the beginning. I mean, he had to alphabetize CDs, alphabetize tapes, movies. He vacuumed twice a day, cleaned the bathroom twice a day.
Oh, my God.
He could not stand anything being... My friends used to play jokes on him. What would happen is they'd come in and he wasn't there, he'd be in class or something. They'd come in and turn a trophy, right? Because there were trophies in there. They'd turn it just slightly. As soon as he'd come back in, everyone would just watch him. He'd go right to it and turn it back to where it was supposed to go.
Well, he noticed out of the corner of his eye.
Right.
That's funny. Thanks for calling.
No problem.
Do you alphabetize your CDs?
Me?
Jimmy?
I mean, just...
I put it by letter.
Only by first letter. I don't... Yeah, like all the A's are together. After they're
That's what I mean.
in the A's, I don't have they don't have to be alphabetized within each letter.
Right.
There's more to this story you don't want to miss, and it resumes right after this brief break. This is the Best of the Morning X on 99X.
Next Roll is a groundbreaking podcast, created and executive produced by Vernon Davis.
This is where we talk about reinvention.
The series explores the transformative journeys of athletes, artists, comedians, and entrepreneurs.
They don't just stop here. They just keep going.
Next Roll isn't about what's next. It's about why they do it, how they overcome fear, and the resilience it takes to keep evolving at the highest level.
That's what it's all about. Stay tuned.
Next Roll with Vernon Davis. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.